Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. MrRecon here with another Girls X Battle 2 video for you guys, and today we're going to be covering Guild Boss 61. I've never done it before. People might have a lot of questions on it, but we're going to talk about it today, and probably in the future we'll do damage videos just like we do on Sanctuary. Okay, but before we get into the video, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's free. Your support's really appreciated. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you know when I make a new video. You can get notified on that. And don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment down below on a question on Guild Boss 61 if you want, or how you're doing on Guild Boss 61, or how your guild is doing, essentially. I know you have to get through 60 bosses first to get there. Nowadays, it's not as hard. Back in the day, it used to be, when I first started playing, it was a little hard to do. Some bosses took forever to kill, but now it's pretty easy. You have lots of stuff to use, so it's not really a problem. But when you get to the Guild Boss 61, it's more about rankings. So, as you can see here, the rankings in the guild. I haven't attacked yet, so Luke's in first right now, but the rewards go by your rankings. This gets dropped every Friday. You get the rewards, I believe. So, depending on your rank is how much guild coins you get. So, if you're trying to push labs quickly, you want to be first in your guild. So, this video might help you on choosing what girls to use and what not to use, essentially. Okay, so the abilities, it can reduce energy, speed when it attacks on the active. It also has a chance to do a random control effect to each target for 3 rounds. But we have baptism, so it should remove it essentially. And then, of course, whenever it loses, whenever the boss loses its health all the way on the health bar, it resets. And when it resets, it gives it an attack boost, a health boost, and an armor boost, right? So, for case in point, Vivian can remove the buff because it says considered a buff. So we found out a long time ago when Vivian came out, Vivian has a chance of removing one of those buffs. So if you don't, let's say, have the team that I'm about to use, you can use Vivian to help you on Guild Boss 61 to do damage because it will remove, like, let's say, the armor buff or the attack buff to help you stay alive and stuff like that. The health buff, removing the health buff is not as big as a thing, or I should say, you want it to do. You more want it to hit the armor or the attack from Vivian. And then lastly, the Guild Boss 61 will reduce healing by 80%. It's a passive. So if you're wondering why, oh, I have a healer on my team, I'm getting like round 14, my girls aren't healing, and they end up dying, the boss reduces healing. Okay? So this is the team I'm going to use. Someone done this earlier. I wanted to try it, but I hadn't had a second Kassy yet, so someone did it for me. It was Fipra, of course. Fipra got like 40 billion damage or something like that. It was crazy numbers, but I'm gonna try something different than what Fipra did. But the key point here to take away is that Phyrexia, which is this girl right here, this demon, reduces damage reduction, damage depletion, block, armor, and reduces dodge by 100. Okay, so the key point is that it reduces the armor of the boss. So the boss has no armor, so you're just directly attacking health. Even though that the armor is being stacked up, like you might say, and the boss has 40 armor, it really doesn't have any, because every round Phyrexia is applying the blood prison to the boss, and it is creating it to have no armor. So you don't have to have anything with an armor break attribute anymore on your girls. So instead of using Chainblade Axe like I do on Angelica's for PvP to get around the armor on girls, I run like Thorn's Heart, Soul Destruction, pink 3 Wings of Icarus, you can do that, or pink Thorn's Heart, if you have that. You could go that route, okay? And of course, the Kassy will help boost your damage, increase the crit and attack chances, and then Sivney will keep your girls alive, boosting damage, and giving energy to a girl to keep going quicker. So, you can do that. I don't really know, as far as Sivney goes, which one yet I want to give energy to. Kassy's don't really matter. I think I'm going to try the Phyrexia this time for just giggles, I guess you could say. So I'm going to stick with that. Probably not a smart thing to do, but because I am using pink antiques on energy feed and Angelica goes in last, they are already getting, what should I say? Energy they'll get it quickly. So the only way this might work better is like, let's say I had a pink fake crystal on the Phyrexy and it was feeding him more energy. Like the Phyrexy went before it, gave everybody energy, and then fed it in to get more energy quicker. Might be some little shenanigans to do there, but that's for a different time whenever I have all that to use. But for this purposes, both Kassys have pink 2 fake crystals, so I can't talk. Normal fake crystal on Phyrexy and a fake crystal on the Sivney. I believe I have the Phyrexy going first though, and then the Jellicas have Wings of Icarus and a Thorn's Heart. Let's see which one has which though. Okay, so top one, so the left one has Thorn's Heart, the right one has Wings of Icarus. We can see which one does more damage. Let's do this. Ready? Fight. I've never done this before. I have not really paid attention to Guild Boss 61 myself because I was more focused on Sanctuary because that was my thing. But we'll see how this works here. Oh, he's just melting through that health. Dang. So the rounds are going pretty quick. Usually on Sanctuary it goes a lot longer, but here they're just flying through it. The more we can apply the exhaustion from Sivney, I know it can only apply twice, but once we get it to that point where it applies that 75% extra is what we're trying to get to. Girls are staying alive. They're getting huge boosts from the Kassys, of course. Energy drain on the Sivney is kind of huge. Bosses, these rounds are going really. This is from quick rounds. See, I don't know how high the buffs got for Vipera on it, so that'd be interesting. Another thing we could try later on one day is like Diana's. Of course, we would have to get. You still use the Angelicas, but I wonder how that the Dianas would work. The problem would be is that was stated by Sal is that would the damage go over or would it just cap out at the? So you know how like every ping here is just keep giving a reset because it's going past the damage. I wonder if the damage would go past with Diana and make it to where, let's say, it was at 219 for the buff, and when it went over, it did like, let's say, 300 million damage from the Diana. It went from like 210 to like 220 because it pushed past that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's not bad. Let's see which one did more damage, guys. Looks like the Wings of Icarus did more damage than the Thorn's Heart because that the bottom one is Wings of Icarus and the top one is Thorn's Heart. To be fair though, Thorn's Heart's only pink 1 and Wings of Icarus is pink 2. So I don't know how we would change this if maybe we get the we got one more to do. We can watch. So let's try putting this here maybe. Maybe this will work better. Let's try this and we'll run one. We'll see how this one does. We get 2 tries, guys. Unlike Sanctuary, we get 1 try. So as we get farther in, the boost will get bigger. Might work better because we're going to give energy to that Angelica quicker, but at the same time, we are doing energy feed, so it might be useless, but we'll see. Yeah, she's just going to get it anyways. Well, she gave her more energy. It's going to be more damage boost to the skill damage because we're over. Every percentage of energy over gives a boost to the actual skill. What did we get last time? Like 250 or something for. Just okay, 170 million. I don't think Diana will bleed over, and I think it'll just do one instance of damage. So I don't think this would work here. Unlike Sanctuary, where there's not the stages do reset on Sanctuary, but it's not like here where the actual boss's health bar resets. I think we're doing a lot less damage this time. We're not as far as we were last time. Maybe just RNG was a lot worse. Yeah, I don't think we came close to our damage last time. Maybe Sivney energy feed into Angie's not as good. Yeah. Maybe we put it into a Kassy. Thorn's Heart one didn't do as great. I think next time we no wait, did that feed into no, it did feed, so it's okay. So Thorn's Heart was kinda a little lower. So Wings of Icarus seems to be better. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. For the most part, Phyrexia is going to be your way to do this and cast it to help boost damage. If you want to use other girls to deal damage, say you only have Rogue at the beginning, or Fenrir does okay. You can use Jonah. She would be okay. Estel does okay. Not the greatest. I use it on my alt account. I can get like almost 1 billion damage on that. So you can try that on there. Mostly Phyrexia Cassies you're going to need. Sivney is kind of the new thing as well. So once you get Sivney down, you can do that with her. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you today in this video. We'll cover this some more and go into more detail with it. I was just trying to do a little intro on this to get this ball rolling on Guild Boss 61. Same thing with Sanctuary. So when we first started doing Sanctuary videos, it was kind of like we're working on it, trying to figure stuff out. But we will definitely keep doing this every so often and try to push this and show people that, hey, if you're trying to push first in your guild for damage-wise, this is what you can do to help do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all I got for you today. Stay safe out there. It's a crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, ladies.